Hello and welcome to UMAi Salumi. Today we're going to show you how you can make Spanish chorizo at home using UMAi Dry. We started with a 50mm UMAi Dry sausage kit, which gives you all the important pieces so that you can create successful, slow fermented dry sausage in your home refrigerator. And we took a recipe from The Art of Fermented Sausages. Now you're going to have to get some pork shoulder, pork back fat, and these various seasonings and salts that you'll need. The kit comes with starter culture and Instacure number 2. It's very important to use a scale to measure the amount of salt that you need for the weight of meat, because volume measurements can vary greatly depending on the brand of salt you use. Our recipes are based on Diamond Crystal Kosher Salt. Now, when grinding the meat, it's important that the meat is par frozen, very cold, and that you use the largest grinding plate possible. In this case, we used an 8mm or 3/8 inch plate. A coarse grind helps with faster and more even drying. You can preserve the meat coming out of the grinder plate in pellets. Using wooden paddles, we can mix the ingredients much more evenly and maintain the structure of the sausage by keeping it cold. When we add the Bactoferm T-SPX starter culture, then you want to employ your hands so that you can knead the culture into the meat and extract some of the proteins at the same time to sort of glue the sausage together. Now the next step, we're going to take out our UMAi Dry sausage casing. UMAi Dry is a special material that allows you to create dry cured meats and fermented dry sausage in your home refrigerator. In stuffing, we thread the UMAi Dry casing onto the stuffing horn, and we'll create the end of the first chub by tightly affixing a zip tie. We'll do that again while stuffing out the sausages, and then cut them into pairs for ease of hanging during fermentation. Now, as you'll see, you want to make sure that zip tie is on there good and tight. And when you stuff, always use best practices in preventing there from being any air bubbles inside of your stuffed out sausage. Now, what you'll notice about UMAi Dry casing is it's very durable. You won't have any breakthroughs like you would with a natural casing. You won't have any brittleness like you might have with a collagen casing. And when you peel it, it peels completely clean, unlike a fibrous casing. So UMAi Dry is really a perfect solution in addition to allowing you to dry easily in your home refrigerator. Now here you'll see how we affixed the zip tie to the tightly twisted end of the first chub, and then we gave it just a little bit of space, an inch and a half, just a couple centimeters, and affixed the second zip tie, which starts the next chub of sausage. We continued in this manner, stuffing out all the sausages again, cutting them in pairs for the later step of fermentation. Now, Spanish chorizo is a fermented dry sausage originating from the Iberian Peninsula. Chorizo is made from minced pork and pork fat. It's often made with spices to give it a little bit of zing, as you can see from the color. After the chubs are all stuffed out, you'll want to hang them in an area that's protected from airflow and maintains a temperature of 65 to 70 degrees. We use the inside of an unused oven. And you'll ferment for 36 to 48 hours until the color brightens. After this, place the sausage on an open wire rack in the refrigerator and hold until it has lost 35 to 40% of the original weight. Make sure you have an open wire rack so that the airflow is nice and even. With the 50mm casing, it generally takes about 4 weeks. And here's your finished product. As you can see, the UMAi Dry peels off cleanly, and you have a beautiful, firm Spanish chorizo. We used our Chef's Choice slicer for slicing the chorizo. You can slice it up and serve it, slice it up and save it, or just vacuum seal the chubs if you want to hold them in the refrigerator for later serving. So that's how you make Spanish chorizo. We hope you'll give it a try. It makes the perfect tapas. Thank you for joining us at UMAi Salumi.